Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by Ad360. Should you focus your website on one specific theme? That's what we're going to discuss today. We're going to review a specific website which has been shared on Shopify and discuss which direction they should take their website given they have the potential to be focused on a specific culture. We're going to discuss whether or not that would make sense and what you need to do if you want to go in that direction. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Comment below what you think. This is going to be super helpful, help us grow the channel and reach out to as many business owners as possible. So thank you in advance. This video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to start advertising online. Again, today I discussed with a business owner that was amazed by how simple and seamless the process is. In just one click, you can start advertising all your products on a variety of websites, hundreds of millions of independent websites outside of social media and Google. You're going to buy ads at a fraction of the cost compared to Google social media and bring qualified audiences from related websites, themes, blogs, so that you can grow your business, get more traffic, get more sales. If you want to learn more, there's a link in the description to try the app on Shopify. There's a 14-day free trial on the Shopify App Store, so feel free to give it a try. Okay, let's go into the content of the day. So we're going to review this post on the Shopify community. So they're saying, so North Trader, site reviews and suggestions. Hi Shopify community, I've been running my store for about a year now. I'm only getting a handful of orders per month. This week I asked friends and family for some feedback on the store and wondered what fellow Shopify users experienced and think of my store or can offer some advice on the points below. Okay, before we get into the points, let's review the website. So this is the website, North Trader, and the title is Nordic Inspired Products for the Home. And you have a bunch of collections and products which don't look to be directly connected to Norsemen or Vikings or the Nordic culture, like this vase with bees on it, this teapot and cups with butterflies. So that's quite strange. To be honest, we're quite puzzled when we first land on your website. You just have this Norse flip-flop, and I think this hoodie has Norse on it. I know because I looked the product beforehand, but otherwise I would have never noticed there's Norse written on the hoodie. Probably you're the only person in the world that knows that this hoodie has Norse written on it. So that's a big problem, but we'll come back to that. Okay, that's the website. Let's review your questions. So 1, my store is northtrader.co.uk. I've had some comments that perhaps should be .com rather than just UK. If you're in the UK, you're based in the UK, you're selling to UK customers, then .co.uk is absolutely fine. There's no reason at all to go to .com. And you don't need to be global to be successful. Let's focus on your market, focus on the UK. It will be simpler and cheaper to ship products. And if you can bring people from the UK, then the .co.uk extension won't be a problem at all. So I really don't understand why anybody would suggest you to switch to .com. Doesn't make any sense. There's no benefit to SEO. There's no trust difference for people based in the UK. On the contrary, maybe they might prefer a local website .co.uk. So it makes no sense to me. So the website is absolutely fine like this. Second, I think this is the biggest issue. So my products are too diverse and not Nordic. Yes, obviously. However, I do try to maintain products such as incense, candles, and nice homeware. But why? This is the main problem with your website, and you seem to know this. You seem to be aware. Maybe someone in your friends and family gave you some feedback around that. That makes absolute sense. That's the most sensible thing you're saying in your whole message. Your products are too diverse and not Nordic. Why is your website called North Trader and you have in the title Nordic Inspired Products and nothing seems like it's related in any way to Norse culture? That's a big problem. It really doesn't make any sense to me. You should make a choice. Is this a website focused on Norse related products, Norse culture, Vikings, Norsemen, whatever you call that, sell these products? find people who are going to come to your website because they're passionate about the Norse culture, like you are, and they're going to buy these products because they care about the Norse culture, they want Norse-related products. And I think that could work really well because, like, you know, TV shows at the moment, like Vikings, are super popular. You have a lot of people that are passionate about Norse culture, Vikings, Norsemen, you know, all this stuff. It's super popular at the moment. I see a lot of people getting tattooed Viking stuff, neo-Viking. So it's really trendy at the moment. It's really, you know, if there was a good time to launch a website about this, would be now. So that's definitely a path you can take. The second path is to make a very generic website selling a bunch of different products, like these butterflies cups. But what's the relationship to Norsemen in that case? I think you're saying something along the lines of Norsemen traded across the globe, so they're traders, hence they're selling stuff, hence you're selling stuff, hence you're Viking. like maybe I'm not understanding something, but this seems like super stretched. And plus, is it explained somewhere on the website? Like where is it? You have no text on your website. There's no introduction, welcome message, presentation. Like what is your website about? The only clue is the name and the title here, Nordic inspired products. But this is just like for Google and robots on the title. Like your users, they're not getting any text. Where's your introduction? We just have like a weird presentation of collections that have nothing to do with Vikings. And so people are supposed to understand from getting on your website that you're selling stuff because you like Nordics, and Nordics used to be traders and they were selling stuff, so you're selling stuff. But why do people care about that? You have to, okay, there's a clear problem. Like you're telling us that you're fascinated with Norse culture, and that's perfectly fine. That's great. You know, you should be passionate about something, and being passionate about a business and making a business around your passion is super nice, super noble. I really like this. I hope you can turn this into a great business and be passionate about what you're doing, and so you're going to be able to put on more work and effort and make this a true success. And being passionate about what you're doing is super helpful in that way. But okay, you have to put yourself in the shoes of the customers. Like you're inspired and fascinated with the Norse culture, that's fine. But is your buyer inspired by the Norse culture? Are they going to buy this product, the bee cup, because they're passionate about Viking culture? So, you know, there are two different scenarios. I'm not sure how to interpret what you're telling me. And there are two different scenarios I see. And in the two scenarios, it doesn't make sense. So either you're talking to Nordics and Vikings fan, and you're trying to bring them to your website, and these like Nordic culture fan are going to come here, they're going to see this. Are they supposed to buy the bee cup because they're Nordic culture fan? I don't believe so. And the second scenario is, okay, no, but random people on the internet are going to come here to your website regardless of whether it's Nordic inspired or not. They're going to come for the bee cup, but are they going to buy it for like £23 because it's on a Norse culture related website? No, because they're coming here, they don't care. So they don't care about the website theme, which is not apparent besides the title. So for me, there's a logic issue here. There's a positioning issue, branding issue. I think if you're trying to bring people that don't care about the Norse culture stuff, why are you making this a big part of your brand name and your branding? And if, on the other hand, you're trying to bring people inspired by Norse culture and Nordic theme and stuff like that, why are you trying to sell them bee cups? Like these people, they would be 10 times more willing to buy a cup with an axe, right? Or like a Viking stuff, or like a Viking symbol, or Norse, like Nordic symbols, or stuff like that, right? Like runes, or you know, any symbol that's tied to Nordic culture, you know, to Vikings, to history, to all that stuff. Like, why don't you do that? And these people, if you attract to you people that share your passion for the Nordic culture, and you're selling them a very nice cup with a nice image that's going to play into their passion, they might be willing to pay 25, 30 pounds for the cup. But if you're trying to bring someone that is going to be interested in bee cups and on a Norse culture related website, why are these guys going to pay 23 pounds for this? Where why would they buy from you? They can buy a cup for like £3 in the supermarket, right? Like, why are they going to buy from you? You have to put yourself in the shoes of your website visitor. You're going to ask two questions. Who is this person? What do they want? And why would they buy from me? And second, what do they want to hear? What do they want to see? How can I convince them to buy? Right now, I think you're not talking to the right people and you're not selling them the right stuff. But you have to make a decision. Either you try to make a very generic website, but you're going to be in competition with Marks and Spencer's and Tesco's and all the supermarkets and then Amazon, eBay. Why would you compete with these giants? Where you can focus on your true passion, which is the Norse culture. Build a website around that. If you're saying I just want to sell stuff because Vikings and Norsemen are traders, then sell stuff, but sell stuff that's related to that culture. Say you can sell as many products as you want, but sell, instead of having a bee, put a Viking sword or axe or or shield or a symbol, a rune, like some Viking writing, some magical stuff, but don't put a bee on your cup if you're trying to sell it to people fascinated with the Norse culture. So you have two different ways. One is super hard. I mean, building an e-commerce website in 2022 is hard no matter what. It's going to take time, money, effort, sweat and tears. So you might as well do that around products that you care about, right? Do you care about this cup? I don't think so. And if you do, try to find people that care about this too and make a website around bees and that would be entirely fine. But if you don't care about this product, why are you trying to sell it? Try and sell products you care about. So sell bags and cups and fine vases. But make them about the thing that you care about. Personalize them, tell a story around that. Like, there's no text, like almost no text. Tell a story around why this product, or make them in a shape that they used to have in the past. Make a cup in the form of a horn. You can drink your tea from a horn. That would be cool. I'd be willing to pay £50 for that, but I will never buy a £23 bee cup from your website. It makes no sense to me, at least. But maybe I'm not the right target. But if you have a target that buys this, I would be super happy to understand who it is. I think you completely need to redo your website, remove 99% of your products, add new products that are more relevant, that you care about. Think of, okay, what would I buy from this website if I discovered it today? And you're not behind it, it's not your website, you're not the owner. Try to think of just like a Nordic culture fan yourself. You discover a new website you've never heard about, you don't trust by default because you don't know it, it's a new brand. Why would you buy from it? What's going to convince you to add your credit card details on that website? They're pretty, you need a pretty good relationship with someone before you can make them give you their money. So you have to ask you, okay, how can I convince these people to give me their money? I have to bring value, I have to solve a problem, I have to give them something they will really love and care about. So try to find something that you care about yourself first. You have an advantage over the competition, is that you're passionate about something. You are fascinated with this culture. You're probably going to be willing to make efforts into researching what kind of product you can sell, and you're going to have a radar for things that people will care about, because you're going to look for product that you would buy yourself from a random website you don't know. but these products are going to be Nordic culture related. And you're going to find these products because you're going to care about them and you're going to sell them and you're going to be able to explain on your website, okay, this is like a traditional, whatever century it's coming from, and it's inspired by this or by that or by this famous person, this famous Viking that conquered this territory, and this is inspired from his story, and this is a hoodie that you can wear that's going to make you feel powerful because it has all the power of your Viking ancestors, riding with you in that hoodie or something like that. Tell us a story, make us travel through time and space and make us feel Vikings, and then we'll buy from your website. But nobody's going to buy that from you, I'm sorry to say. I think you have to completely redo your stuff, rework the branding, the positioning, the product, change the theme. I made a specific video to talk about Shopify 2.0 theme. They're really nice, they're free, they're modern, they're more adaptable, customizable, they're faster, they're more efficient, and they're going to be beautiful. You need to play along the codes of 2022. Like, this website feels very outdated. It doesn't feel right, doesn't feel professional, doesn't feel finished. There's a big problem. So check the video on the themes 2.0. Pick one that you like. They're all free on Shopify. I mean, you can filter and choose only the free ones. They're all good. I think 6 of them last time I checked. The 6 free themes 2.0, they're all good. Then remove 99% of your products. You can watch yesterday's video. I made a video on another website that has way too many products, which is not clear about what you're selling. And go to that website and think for yourself, will you buy from that website or not? And try to think about that, and then try to look at your website from an outsider perspective, who discovers this website for the first time, has never seen it, it's not their website. Try not to be emotionally attached to the website, the work you've put into this, and try and be really honest with you. Look yourself in the mirror and say, would I buy a £50 mat from an unknown website called North Trader that doesn't look to have nothing to do with Nordic culture, and this doesn't look to have nothing to do with that either? So, try to answer that question honestly. If you can, you're going to, it's going to be a bit painful because you're going to have to redo a bunch of stuff on your website. You're going to feel like you're going backwards first because you're going to have to break a few things, change a few stuff, remove products, but then you're going to be able to move forward again. Because right now you're stuck in the middle of somewhere where you're both trying to compete with Amazon and eBay and AliExpress and sell every product that exists out there, but with no clear positioning on branding, on story. You're not explaining to people why they should buy from you. There's a Nordic theme which is inexistent in the product, so there's a coherence mismatch problem here. So yeah, and I think there's the other path which is going to be way more interesting for you, rewarding. You're going to have an unfair advantage, as we say, a competitive edge against other people, is that you're truly passionate and fascinated with this culture. Use that as a fuel to work on your niche, on your theme, to find products that are interesting, to write descriptions. I'll put other links of videos I made previously on this channel in the description below. You'll find videos explaining why you absolutely need to have long product descriptions on your website, why these matter so much. Right now you have no descriptions at all, or very short descriptions. You're not telling us any story, benefit, features of the product. That's a big problem. You're going to be able to write these long texts and stories around the products if you care about them. Right now it doesn't feel like you care enough about your products to really present them in a way that makes people want to buy them. I think if you make all these changes, it's going to make a tremendous difference. You're going to be able to start anew and work in a direction that's going to be rewarding, fulfilling, and successful. The problem is, and I really say that with the best intentions possible, I really want you to be successful. If you keep your website like this, you're never going to make more than a few handful of orders per month. If you try advertising, it's probably going to not work. You're not going to find people that share your website, influencers and stuff. You're not going to be able to do to bring a lot of organic traffic to your website because you don't have any meaningful story descriptions, product descriptions. It's going to be super hard to create a brand and social media that are appealing about so many different diverse products that don't have a cohesive theme around them. So if you start anew around this Norse trader theme, and I really like the idea, but okay, Norsemen were traders, they're used to selling stuff, but sell products that they would have sold at the time or that are inspired by that or by them or their stories, and you can still sell a bunch of different stuff, but there has to be a link between the product and the theme and the story of the website. You have to own that story, develop that story, explain that story, tell us that story. Like you gave us more information about your website in this post than there is on your homepage and your product pages. So someone that lands on your website, they have no idea about your backstory, why this is called Norse Trader, what's the common theme between all of that. Like they have to guess, and they're not going to make that effort. Okay. I really wish to see changes on your website. I do hope that you will be massively successful. I think there's a ton of potential in that niche, in that theme of Norse related products. I think there are so many other people passionate like yourself, and if you put yourself in their shoes, which would be easier for you since you're yourself passionate about this, you're going to know what they want to see, how to convince them to buy your products, how to present them under an interesting light, and that's going to make a big difference. So I think it's like you have a path, a formidable path towards success right in front of you, and you're maybe unwilling to take it and consciously or unconsciously turning around and walking in the opposite direction. Like, make your life easier. Choose the path of least resistance. Walk towards that goal of, okay, I'm passionate about Nordic culture. I'm going to make a website around Nordic culture. Why do you make your life so difficult? Trying to sell of a random product that have nothing to do with what you're interested in, your passion, the theme of your website. Doesn't make any sense to me. So maybe I'm missing something. If I am and I'm spitting nonsense, please let me know, correct me, feel free to do that. But if I'm right, then I think you can make your life a lot easier and gain tons of orders every day by bringing the right people to your website, telling them what they want to hear about Norse products, Norse culture, and you're the right person to present this. But that's a path you have to choose. That's a decision you have to make for yourself if you want to go to that direction. Feel free to respond to the video in the comments. Tell me what you think. Is that meaningful? Is that relevant? Does it make sense or not? And I'd be super happy to review again your website after you make some changes. I'd be super happy to help you and give you a hand completely for free. I wouldn't charge you. I'd be super happy to help you choose a better theme, reorganize your collections, your products, tell your story, explain the Norse culture passion that you have, use your own words, share your passion on your website, and it's going to be so much more, personal, relatable, and successful. I'm sure of that. I'm willing to help you for free just to see that website being born and existing. And I'm sure you can make it a tremendous success, but you have to make big changes on the website. And I know this might sound painful, but I hope you'll understand. I just want your success. And as I say in all my videos, don't trust what I say. Don't take it, to the letter. I'm just a guy on the internet giving you advice. You don't have to trust me and take my word for it, but give it a try. Test it. Try to make this for a month or two and see if you're getting more sales or not. I'm pretty convinced you'd get really like night and day, a big difference in your numbers just by changing the theme, making the website more focused, and I'm sure you can do that. Okay, I wish you a lot of success. Bye.